we are back. Episode 141 of Journey to a Million here on this Wednesday. Zack Rausch, Valleskey, myself, Drew Skyberg, back. Everybody's back. We're here to talk football. We're almost at the halfway point already. Time is flying. Football's flying by. You both had golf this past weekend. Still somehow in October. I mean, obviously you can get some rounds in, but it seems awfully late in season. Like still being able to get quality rounds in. Is that? Was it bad this weekend?
It was like 60s. It was.
That's what I'm saying.
Couldn't ask for better.
The only thing that sucked was leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where.
Especially at like 10 a.m. when it's like, it's still the sun is like not straight up and it's kind of glaring on the leaves and the grass. It's kind of hard to see your ball, but no, it went well.
It started to hurt a little bit.
We didn't really check what other teams did. I know that 2 other teams finished -9 and we finished -5? Was it?
3.
It wasn't 3. It was not 3. It was either 4 or 5. 3. It was 100%. It was 3 going into the last hole. We birdied the last hole. It was at least 4.
Pretty sure we bogeyed the last hole.
We birdied like 4 of the last 6 or something.
Yeah.
Was it because we were Nick? Even, and then Justin.
So. Okay, I got you.
Zach, you had a few good holes. I had a few good holes. I don't know. I think Nick, if he knew the course better, we would have done a lot better. It's just hard because like I know how good he is, and it's hard to like rely on someone that's never played the hole before. And you said like, yeah, he'll put one out there, and we'll follow him up with some easier like go for it and try to get next to the hole.
Holes.
Yeah, because he doesn't know the course.
So,
yeah, I mean Justin's good too. His drives were good in the first half, and then back 9 to kind of struggled a little, but it's all right. I told people we finished like -5 or 6 just to make it sound better, but
we probably won one of the whole competitions, but you might have had to be present.
You might have won the 50-50 and you just don't know about it. No, Justin bought tickets. Never mind. He doesn't know about it.
Zach doesn't buy 50-50s. No. Well,
all right.
Your Colts shared.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even bring him up, and
I had to bring him up first. This it felt weird. It felt weird.
There he is.
It really did. I saw it in the back. Just
weird
excited
because like
a pass under 40 yards.
So
I need it for my fantasy team. It'd help a lot.
Yeah. Well, Drew already called a guy that started 7 games in his NFL career a bust, and through Jordan Love's first 7 games, he was awful. Peyton Manning started his career 1-8 with 17 picks in 8 games. Was he a bust? No, he wasn't. Like people start rough. It's okay.
Wait, he had 17 picks in 8 games.
I didn't even know.
He was 1 for 7 with 17 picks. Look up the stats. Or 1 for 8. I think it was 1-8 with 17 picks and 8 touchdowns or 10 touchdowns. Yeah, he was terrible.
Oh.
So, just saying. I have the proof to back up my arguments sometimes.
Yeah,
okay.
I think the issue with Peyton Manning was probably that he was trying to force stuff and not that he couldn't.
Well, he wasn't mobile. Yeah. Everything he did had to be through the air. People ignore Richardson's running ability because when he does it, he gets hurt, and people are scared. Like, oh, he's running, he's gonna get hurt. But like when he takes off, he's taking on 2 defenders at once. He's like 240, so he can take the hits. It's just. Sliding is a lot better sometimes.
He's showing he cannot take the hits too well.
This year he's taken a few, just that hip flexor that kind of got him, but
missed like
all right.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3, I think. Well, 2.5, but yeah.
He's only missed half the game so far.
Hey, we're hold on. We are 3-1 in the games he's started. 3-2. Well, we played 7. We're 2-2 in the games he started because we're 2-1 under Flacco. If you count the Bears or the Steelers game, because Richardson played the first quarter and we were winning that game, and then Flacco came in and we won.
So Flacco's a better option.
Flacco's the experienced veteran, yeah, but you don't want to start Flacco when you can get experience for Richardson going into next year. Are we expected to win the Super Bowl this year? Like, no. Why even think that? But maybe we're a year or 2 away, and if you stick with Richardson, he's going to get better. That's just how the game works. I don't know.
Yeah, once the Packers trade for Denzel Ward, they'll win the Super Bowl.
What's that trade looking like, Zach?
I've heard that they're in talks with the Browns on Garrett Newsom, Denzel Ward. But
But
what?
Tell me about this linebacker you guys have. This rookie linebacker.
you mean Edgerrin Cooper?
No, Evan. What's his name?
Eric Wilson?
Eric Wilson. That's his name. Yeah. Tell me about this guy. Apparently, he's like
He's
really
not-
good, and he might be rookie of the year. No, you have a rookie linebacker.
Yeah, Edgar and Cooper.
Is it?
Anderson.
No.
Talking about Williams?
Maybe Williams. What's his name?
Evan
Williams?
safety.
Yes, that guy. Safety. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like,
Apparently, he's like really good. I don't know. I haven't heard much about him, but
He is. Really
I've been
good.
told he's like a really good player. So I don't know.
yeah, no, he's had a really good start
He's
to the
top five
year.
Graded for safeties in the NFL.
He's
Yeah.
a rookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. Fourth rounder.
That's where I was like, we're getting close to the name, but we.
I
we
said
just weren't there.
Evan. I said Evan, right?
Well, we said Evan, and then
I said like Evan, and then you said Edgerrin Cooper. I was like, no, but I said linebacker.
because
so that
he's
makes sense.
linebacker.
Yeah.
We were
Um,
naming linebackers and
Yeah. Yeah.
saying
Well,
it.
little thanks to the Packers' victory over the Texans. I do want to say though, I had one more stat was the Texans and the Colts actually have the same point differential.
Yep.
Plus
I know.
6.
Yep.
So,
No, it's funny. It's
um,
funny. Like I have more stats here too. Just so you get off of Richardson a little bit. Has he been really good? No, he hasn't. He's missing throws. It's not the best.
He's been
but
shit.
He's not, Zach. Anthony Richardson, hey, was pressured on a career high 60% of dropbacks in the Colts win over the Dolphins, but was not sacked in any of his 18 dropbacks under pressure. 12 of his 18 pressures against Richardson were quick pressures under 2.5 seconds, resulting in the highest quick pressure rate forced by any QB this season, 40%. So 40% of his dropbacks have been quick pressure where he has to get the ball out. That's where you see the incomplete passes, the inconsistency. AR was 4 of 9 for 44.8% for 48 yards from a clean pocket, which is like about 44%. So
Is that like
what was that-
ESPN? Sorry.
That was tweeted by it had 65,000 views. It's a credible source, but I've never heard of the guy before, Noah Compton. But I'm just saying, like, it's hard to rate someone based on, like, our offensive line is great. When he has a clean pocket, he's finding receivers, he's able to see things, but when he's rushed, he sucks at the 10 to 20 yard throws, and that's what you see, the completion percentage being so low. You see the 3 and outs quickly because Quentin Nelson hasn't allowed a single pressure all year, so that's not the problem. It's just our injuries. Ryan Kelly's been out, Braden Smith has been out. It's hard to put someone in like, it's hard to replace the guys that we have, and when you do, it's the blame goes on Richardson because of how his stats look and completion percentage and his fantasy numbers. But same as any young quarterback. Like, look at Bryce Young on the Panthers. You didn't give all the discredit to Bryce Young. Like, their line was terrible. They're a bad team.
Comparing him to somebody that got benched.
I'm comparing
him to a rookie that he was drafted in the same class.
The other guy got in a car accident.
And
I'm comparing
we
him.
wish Andy Dalton the best.
Yeah.
But
He like sprained his ankle or something, right? He's okay.
Sprained thumb or
Okay.
something, I think.
I'm just comparing him to someone he was drafted in the same class of. That's what I'm doing. That's why I said Bryce Young. CJ Stroud started off to a great season, and he's been up and down, but he's a pretty good quarterback.
Overrated.
they're missing Nico.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Finally, someone
Texas
agreed.
Defense
Finally,
played out of their minds though.
yeah, I know.
I wouldn't say he's been overrated.
People
I'd
saying he's
say
top 5.
But-
That's overrated.
That is
That
overrated. Okay, okay.
offense looked bad on Sunday.
Yeah.
Look,
Texas
they need
defense
Nico.
Played really good.
But you can't say that an offense is awful because they're missing one of their 3 really good receivers. Like if
They should have been able to move the ball. Like,
if the
was it
49ers,
90 passing yards?
I get that. Yeah. If Debo is missing from the 49ers offense, but they have Kittle and Ayuk, obviously they're hurt, but if they have those two, you can't blame them losing because they don't have Debo. It doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying they lost that game because they have Nico, but that has certainly hurt. I think Stroud's passing numbers because Mixon's also been very efficient, so they've been leaning on him too.
Which is weird. Not to cut you off, but that's weird because Mixon's been great, but their offensive line is awful. So I don't understand how that goes hand in hand. Like, you put Tyler Goodson in the Colts back. Zach, did you see that game last against the Packers? Like, how many sacks did you guys have on Stroud?
Yeah,
a mobile
Packers were
quarterback?
taking a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
Stroud's not
Xavier
mobile.
McKinney.
Come on.
Well, he can move. He's like Mahomes. He's about the same as Mahomes. Like he's not mobile, but he can move out of
I
the
agree.
pocket. He can
Yeah.
scramble. But like four sacks, I think it was, and McKinney got a safety. I mean, Halfley's scheme that he has is
It's
great. Like
there's
I
a
watched
safety,
the scheme.
Linebacker Eric Wilson had 2 of them. Like,
What's the
they
edge's
were
name?
sending
Was it
pressure, though.
Cooper? Was it Cooper or was it
Eric
other?
Wilson's the linebacker that had 2 of them.
No, the edge. The edge. He didn't
Rashawn
line up on the
Gary.
edge. Yeah, he came in the middle and he filled the gap and run up the middle and got the sack there.
I think you're thinking Eric Wilson.
Oh,
Either way,
but
I think it's credit to the Packers defense, but it's also like this is Stroud's like second game where he's looked awful, like really, really bad, and people kind of ignore the bad games because he has those 400-yard games. So I don't know.
he's an above average QB. He's not a superstar QB. I'm with you on that, and that's where I have seen the ratings before. People ranking him top 6, top 8.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe you want to put him in the back. Maybe
I
8
say
through
top
10.
10. I say top 10. Yeah, like right on the edge. Yeah. I'd say Love is also top 10 though. Which
I'm taking Love over Stroud. I think.
me too. Yeah, me too.
The hate
What?
that players get for holding out for a new contract and wanting the biggest payday early.
I mean,
payments.
JT did it last year. You already heard my thoughts on that.
This Ayuk situation is exactly why they do it, and exactly why they should.
Yeah.
Because if Ayuk didn't get that deal this offseason, wait until next year, he's
Mhm.
losing tens of millions of dollars because of this injury.
Yeah. See, there's two sides of it. It's the side you just said that if he doesn't hold out, he doesn't get paid. Now his value is terrible, and he probably doesn't make as much. Then there's also the Michael Pittman side of things, where he said, if I have a year left on my contract, I'm playing. I'm going to prove myself. If I'm not proven already, I'm going to prove I'm worth, $2 million more, $3 million more. So when I go out, I have some leverage and I say, well, look what I did. I did this. I did that. What JT did was he asked for more money. He held out after a career low year. You can't do that. If you prove yourself, then you get more money. You can't hold out if you're not playing, having your best year, coming off your best year.
Yeah,
I totally agree with
his best year since. No. So, like, if he didn't get paid last offseason, was going for it this offseason,
Yeah.
it would have been the same thing. And now, after this year, it would have been the same thing now because he's missed games. So, honestly, for him, he got the payday earlier, and his situation wouldn't have changed in 2 years. Besides, he'd be older, so it'd be harder to get a contract because of that. So,
With JT, it's different though too, because he's a running back and he's one of the best running backs. So you want to pay him because he's one of the best. Ayuk is a good receiver, but you can still win games without Ayuk. You have Debo, you have Kittle, you can even put Juwan Jennings in there. You have Ricky Pearsall coming back now. You have a lot of different options there.
Yeah, I agree with Zach. Totally great point. You gotta, especially with injury concerns and stuff. But what about Hassan Reddick? Missing 7 games of the season, coming back. I feel like there's the holdout and stuff. Definitely, if it's in camp, fine. But when we're missing regular season games, I think that's where a problem. Definitely, now, half a season we're talking, and now ramping up playing it's his first game of the year, so. That's kind of where they lose me on that too. And we saw Chase too, right? Coming out the first week. That team came out flat in general, but we saw them practice and preseason ramping those guys up late. And it seemed to have lingered on into the regular season a little bit. Maybe that's just how the stats turned out, but I think there's that piece as well.
You should honestly at the end of the day for obviously Chase didn't get his deal, but Ayuk, when people blame. Oh, he's having a down year because he missed camp because of his contract. And at the end of the day, it affects the team a lot more than the player. So
who do you blame?
Should the team not be wanting to pay him so that they can get him into camp?
But imagine let's just, I hate to say the Colts again, but the Colts re-signed 7 or 8 free agents last year, right? Imagine they all came out and said, hey, I want more money. I'm not playing until I get this amount of money. Well, there comes a point where if everyone's asking for that money, you can't, just because it benefits the team to re-sign them, you can't just throw all that money at players if you don't have it. You might want to spend it on other pieces. So for the 49ers' sake, it's yeah, you want to pay Ayuk, but was he the reason you were winning games? Yeah, he's better when they're better when he's playing, yes. But he's not the Patrick Mahomes that you have to pay. I hate to use Mahomes, he's having a bad year, but he's not the winning piece to the team. He helps, but he's not the it, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's where like they know they got to pay Purdy down the road. I mean, like that's the reality of things here too. Is Ayuk, CMC, trying to pay players, in positions like receiver, running back. Obviously, receiver more longevity, but running back, the concern there. Fred Warner, right, trying to pay a linebacker a deal. I mean, things like that definitely. I feel have impacted that, and that's where we're going to keep continuing to see more of the holdouts. I feel so. I thought this Reddick one was crazy.
Is Purdy going to reset the quarterback market this offseason?
Yeah, should
Every year someone does. And...
Well, I say he should. I mean, obviously,
I think
I'm still not the biggest Purdy fan. But
not a lot of Packer fans are Purdy fans, and I don't understand why.
Wait, he didn't have another. I mean, he didn't have another good game. But
do you like
kind of
like
this week? But
well, yeah, like going into last year, you didn't expect much out of Purdy. I mean,
no.
And then he goes to the Super Bowl, and now people still hate on him because he's like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, why do people still hate on him?
That honestly, I think that whole offense has just been off. Like, I don't know what it is, like play calling or what it is, but I don't know, like even years past when they missed like one or two guys, like they weren't the same like high-powered offense, but they were still a lot better than they were this year.
Yeah,
I just feel like they haven't had like a 35-point game yet this year, have they? Or maybe they had like one.
I mean, not a lot of teams have, but
that Seattle game they played them. They put up good chunk of points.
Yeah, which I think they have like some turnovers. Well, anyways, but like this is a team that the past few years, like it's by now they'd have one or two of those games where it's the offense like looks unstoppable.
I mean, it is CMC hasn't played. Kittle's missed a game. Debo's missed a few games. Luke's out now. Like they're not healthy, so that does impact it a little bit. But
they also got Dallas coming up. That could be the blowout.
Yeah. I bet you're happy. I mean, if they don't make the playoffs, you guys are probably going to make the Super Bowl. So I guess that's okay.
Yes.
Dallas sucks. Have you guys watched any of their games this year?
I saw last week.
Yes.
Against the Lions. Was that last week?
2 weeks ago. They were on a bye last week. But
yeah.
They've looked bad. No, but my point with Purdy getting that right, he's going to get – there's probably like half – I'd say half the guys in the league. Obviously, there's some age concerns with some, but like, right, we talked about this too. like, you don't have to be the best of the best to get that deal to set the market. You got to be one of the, you have to be above average to set the market, which that's just because of the scarcity of the position.
Trevor Lawrence, I would argue, is not above average, but that's just my opinion.
Jesus.
He's above average.
What do you see in him? What do you see in him?
Oh, Zach, you want to?
Explain. I'm open to hearing it.
Decent year. He leads the league in drop touchdowns this year. I don't know if you knew that, but
Jared doesn't know the drop stats.
What does he lead? He lead the league in dropped 22-yard throws.
Anthony Richardson,
and you were wrong.
I just said that his
receivers.
I said
he leads the league in drop touchdowns. You're like, oh, it doesn't matter.
You said drop touchdowns, not drop passes.
Drop touchdowns are more important than drop passes.
What, like 8 in the 6? How many times does it happen? What about the Chiefs last year? They led the league in drop passes. They won the whole thing. So, like, there's no argument there. If he's a good quarterback, I don't care how bad his team is, he should still be able to win a few games. The only reason he won a game this year is because he played the Colts in Jacksonville. That's the only reason. If they didn't play that game, like
games. They won this week, yeah.
Oh, they won this. Oh yeah, they played the Patriots. Yeah, best team in the league, Patriots. Trevor Lawrence has been terrible for 3 years now, and he's getting paid way too much. Nothing will change my mind. Oh wait, they had a hold on. They had they came back and they won a playoff game, didn't they? Oh yeah, that's right. So I guess he's a great quarterback. Get all the stats you need. I don't care. I watch him play.
Jared? Oh, I cut out. But when he got that extension, he was an above-average quarterback. How about that?
Hear me now? Yeah, there.
But when he got that extension, he was stats-wise even like he had that good 5-game stretch, whatever 6 game.
Audio bad? I don't know if it is.
Yeah. Now it was, but now it's good.
Okay. No, I don't think he was a good quarterback when he got the extension. I don't think he deserved it, and now he sure as hell isn't now. I don't know. They even named the stadium after him. You got to be great to name your stadium after a guy. It's TR Everbank. They put the TR in front of it for Trevor Bank. It's so funny.
I didn't even
You
know
know
that.
that? You know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, good trivia.
Yeah.
So Zach disagrees. Well, Robert Saleh is gonna help improve the Packers' offense. You guys see that?
That's the worst firing ever.
Yeah.
Well, the Jets fan.
Bradley to be fired and Saleh to be our DC. Also, Saleh's only there until like Thursday or Friday. So that's what it said.
What's he there for?
He's staying with LaFleur. I don't know why he's there. Well, they were
LaFleur
like
and him.
they were like roommates or something in college, or they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Stood in his wedding.
And he's also close with Halfley too. Apparently, they know each other. But
Yeah, I saw that too.
I said it was
So-
only there till Friday. That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's only here this week. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he's going to be in Indy for the Colts defensive coordinator job opening after we lose this week by 50 to Texas or to the Houston.
He's gonna get a job like this off like right away.
Yeah.
Can we talk
I
about
mean-
how the Jets fired him? Their offense still sucks, and now their defense also sucks.
But they're getting Hassan Reddick back. They're going to be amazing. That's what I
At
heard
least
last
And
year.
they got Adams.
They had a good
Yeah.
defense. Now they just suck all around.
I do like Rodgers. I know you guys might not as much, but I think
Oh,
that
I love Rodgers, but he's
okay, good.
He's
I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, there's
He's
always
bad.
excuses. It's oh, you still got Rodgers, you're gonna win, and then oh wait, you got Adams, you're gonna win, and that's oh it's okay, you got Reddick coming in, you're gonna win.
I didn't realize he's really. I mean, since like even in 2 years, he's really like lost a good bit. It seems, and it's
He is
not
40.
necessarily.
Or
Well,
He wasn't
39.
good last year in Green Bay.
well, no, he wasn't the great either. But like now, it's been, and obviously last year not playing, but there's 2 seasons really of sample size of or 1.5 if you will of like he's not been like the same guy. Obviously, touchdowns have been down the last couple of years, even in his time in Green Bay.
he's throwing
but-
picks too though, like a lot of picks.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's throwing picks, and obviously some are fluky. But
Well,
that's
that one that
like
he
all
threw
our
at the end of the half, that was not a good throw. And not a good decision. It's like 2nd and 4 with like 40 seconds left. You just hold it. You don't need to make that throw.
like that Mike Williams. Oh, Mike Williams stinks. Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
It's like, he's got Lazard, he's got Wilson, and now Adams.
But hey, he still has the Hail Mary. He's amazing. Oh, it's funny.
No, but Zach, you speak for the Jets fans here on the show. How do you feel about?
Rodgers stinks.
37 points allowed to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, like at least when they had Saleh, they had a good defense. Their offense still sucked. Now they got rid of Saleh. Their offense still sucks, and their defense sucks. So I'd rather
Brees
have a
Hall's
good
been
defense
better.
and a bad offense than both bad.
I think this is the most points scored, and the most yards that the Steelers have had since like 2014 or something like that in a single game. Not only that, like people tried blaming the Saleh firing on Rodgers when they had a great relationship. Like, I mean, they kind of showed it as it was kind of shaky how, oh, Rodgers didn't hug Saleh. Rodgers.
Oh, I was
didn't
so
do the-"
dumb.
It's like
To be honest,
they
none
were
of us
fine.
know how their relationship was.
No, Rodgers has said that he didn't influence anything about the decision, but he could just be like trying to save face and cover his own self. I don't know.
I don't know. Hackett should have been gone. Should have had a new offensive coordinator and kept Saleh.
Yeah.
Okay, well Jets are 2-5 now. They go to New England this week. That game's at noon. Play them. Jets are -7 on the road.
A 2-5 team -7 is crazy.
Yeah,
Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots suck.
on the road especially.
Yeah. Well, Drake May could still be good. He's played like 2 games, so let's hold off on him. Yeah.
They expect National Blowout Association in the NFL this week. That's kind of what the spread looks like, which is kind of shocking to see. There's Denver's -10 now that the quarterback news came out for Carolina, along with the Raiders with O'Connell out.
Favorites against Carolina.
They're 10-point favorites. Chiefs on the road 10-point favorites.
Texans are
Against the
at
Raiders.
home 6-point favorites. I saw.
Yeah, there's some big ones. I didn't even get to the biggest one. Detroit at home over Tennessee -11. We have some almost I mean, we're at 2 scores now for spreads.
What's the Green Bay Jacksonville game at?
Oh,
I'm going
I
to
didn't
say
even
Green.
get to that
Is
one.
it at Jacksonville or Lambeau?
It's at Jacksonville.
I'm going to say Green Bay minus 4.5.
What do you got, Zach?
It's gonna be more than that. I'm gonna say 7.5.
Minus 4. No, it's minus 4.
What?
Wow. It's at Jacksonville. You think that Green Bay would be favored by 10 in Jacksonville? Or at neutral?
Yeah. Packers haven't been that. Packers have not been that that
You
dominant.
see Jacksonville's defense? It's atrocious.
I mean, even though we lost to them, we still scored 35 on them. So
Yeah, they might have the worst defense in the league.
yeah.
Well, Zach,
And
the
they're coming
over-under
back
in that
from London.
game,
Yeah.
it has to be a pace thing. That's the top over-under this week. 49.5. Just with how many plays the
You know how
Packers are
much-
going.
I
49.5.
can't imagine watching that Jacksonville New England game last week. 25 straight run plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you serious?
I watched a little bit with Bernie.
It was working. I mean, I watched the whole. I was up at 8, so I watched the whole thing. They couldn't stop it. Why go away from it? That's what the Colts should have done in Green Bay with JT, but you guys couldn't stop it, and we just started passing, and that didn't work.
Yeah, and then JT was not out there because you guys were passing.
Let's just. I mean, I hate to be this guy that I'm biased about the Colts, but like, if we beat you guys, I mean, we lost by 6. We had so many chances to win that game. You can admit that. Like, you guys didn't play good. Oh, there goes Drew.
We're gonna get kicked out.
Uh-oh. Yep, we're gonna leave. Jay,
That posed that stop.
We good?
At a perfect spot. Jared was
Yeah.
like, "You have to admit
Just
that." Right?
rambling
Like,
on?
No.
Yeah.
You said you have to admit that, right? And I said, no, we don't have to. We started Malik Willis.
Well, no. Like, we had chances to win that game. Like, you had 2 turnovers, whatever it was. We had a lot of chances to score. Richardson kind of threw that, or there was a few, whatever. We win that game.
Happy, yeah.
Yeah, we win that game. He had 3 picks. We should have won that game. Okay, then we're say 5-2. We lost to Jacksonville in Jacksonville. We shouldn't have lost to Jacksonville. That's just say it how it is.
In Jacksonville, it's a given.
Yeah. 6-1, and then we lost to Houston. Oh my God! Oh my God! Come on.
Okay.
What's this guy doing?
It's not my internet. I believe it's what we're hosting our stream on. So
okay. And then Houston, we lost by 2 to Houston. So I mean, we only lost by. That's why our point differential is so good. We've lost every game we've lost. Like the Packer game was the most point differential that we lost in. It was 6 points. So we also haven't beaten a team by more than like 7. So well, I have a game if you guys want to do that. If it doesn't cut out again.
We'd love to do a game. Yeah.
So this was according to ranker.com.
What is like top 10? What do I need?
It's a top 15. And it's a really weird list. I think you guys will be okay at it.
Okay, I'm getting it set up. You say top 15. Okay.
This will be fun because hopefully he gets it set up. Jesus.
I was like, "What? We got back in?
We got our screen coming up.
Get it together."
I'm not doing it's what we're hosting our thing on.
It's definitely
Internet's
your
fine.
internet. You're talking like 10 seconds behind.
It says I have full internet right now. It says I have full bars, but we're good.
Good. It's not
Yep.
2021 fantasy leaders. I'll tell you that.
That's what we had last time. So
yeah. It's the top 15 most hated players by fans.
wow.
Yeah.
Fans.
By fans.
Was it like a survey or
fan vote on ranker.com? It's like a fan poll. Yeah. Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
players that have either done something in the public eye that it wasn't, was kind of frowned upon. It's players that maybe are overhated because of how high their expectations are and haven't lived up to them. Maybe players used to be amazing and now they're kind of falling off. And
Can I go first?
Okay.
yeah, Zach,
is it current players?
It's all current. They're all in the league right now.
All right, if this guy's not on here, we need a different list. Deshaun Watson.
He's number 1. There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna guess Watson as 1.
I was like,
Yep.
there's no
Okay.
way he's not.
Yep.
Oh, Hated current players.
There's a lot of different angles to take on this. Just gonna say.
Jair Alexander.
No, not even on the list.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way.
And I don't have any other rankings besides the top 15. So
okay, sure.
can't tell you where he was.
Bryce Young.
I got guesses now.
No. So I'm gonna give you a hint. Think of players that have been in the league for a while. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Oh, I gotta guess.
Who did Zach say?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Oh, I was gonna say Dak Prescott.
Prescott is 4. You guys keep your own score because.
I thought it was gonna be Bryce Young because he just sucks. But,
Well, yeah.
Rodgers.
5. You know, you got to think like he's public. He says a lot of things people don't agree with. Think of like, you know.
Yeah. Who's the guy? This is a weird list.
I know. There's a lot of different
this
things
is
on
good.
here. Like
Patrick
there's a lot.
Mahomes.
He's number 3. Yes.
I guess. Russell Wilson.
Wilson's number 9. Yeah.
Nice.
Jack's not too boy to not get hated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with this. This is fun.
So,
it's
so we have
gonna
quarterbacks so far. It's got to be Zach. I'm thinking right away. It's got to be primarily quarterbacks, but
Do you want me to give you the breakdown or no?
No.
not
Alright.
yet. Not yet. I'm just curious, thinking through this.
That's kind of funny you say that, Drew.
Will Levis.
No. Can
Okay.
I just tell you so this
know.
goes a little quicker?
No.
No, I'm not going to. Okay. Tyreek is number 12.
Wow.
Just because he sucks at this, don't give him extra hints.
No, I just wanted to guide you guys in the right direction because it's a weird list.
Is
You should say a lineman.
Sauce Gardner on this list?
He's not. Probably because he's just too young. Like, hasn't been in the league for long.
I know, but I just felt like he would have been a guy.
What?
Oh, he's gonna be on.
Diggs.
Diggs is number 8.
Yeah, that was.
Zach's
good.
got a handle on this. He knows what he's doing.
I guess. Did I say Lamb already?
Uh,
No, nobody said that.
no.
No, and he's not on here.
That's your guess? No, he's not.
Okay.
Who hates Lamb?
He's a cowboy.
No.
Based on the Cowboys?
Yeah,
He's
I
a
mean,
cowboy and he's a good player. That usually can get you on this list.
Micah Parsons because he's in the media.
no, actually, I thought he'd be on here, but he's not. But I mean,
Daniel Jones.
no,
Sorry,
everyone that I've showed this list has guessed that too. That's funny.
Micah?
No, you think New York? You think
Yeah, media, New York, stinking.
Not on here. Not on here.
He's probably just not good enough for people to care.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Travis Kelce.
Number 2.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Just the popularity. That's
I was going to
fine.
ask
What-
when this list was from, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
this year. Going into
Calvin
this year.
Ridley.
No.
what?
I don't think people really hate him. It's more just disappointment with his play.
Yeah, he's just not good.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to what guys are hated. I don't know.
There's a few players on here that used to be really good that you'd be surprised. Oh, you're like, oh yeah, they're still in the league, I guess. Yeah.
I feel like
that-
DK.
Is that a guess or is that not
Yeah,
a
it's
guess?
my guess.
No, he's not.
Hopkins.
No, not Hopkins.
Um,
I can give you hints too if you want.
I want him soon.
Can I give you the positions maybe?
yeah.
Number 6 is a receiver. 7 is a running back. 10 is a receiver. 11's a kicker.
Oh, I know.
13, yeah,
Come
13
on.
is a running back. 14 is a cornerback, and then 15 is a receiver.
Oh, I know that one too now.
So when you
Okay.
said there's no, or they're probably all quarterbacks, there's no more after you guessed
Okay.
them already.
Zach, wait, can it be my turn? I'm getting
Is
blown
it running
out.
back? Oh, I doubt this is it. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, number 13, Kareem Hunt.
I feel like it's been so long since he.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
People still hate him. You can
All
get
right.
the-
Well, it's Harrison Butker is the kicker.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
And then I know the cornerback too.
Is my Wi-Fi down or is that Drew's? Is that mine?
Hello?
Okay. Now you. Yeah, I can hear you.
You're good.
All right.
Gosh.
Some of the receivers on here like are really weird. Like I understand why, but it's like people really hate him for that. Really? Okay, I guess.
Zach, you're up.
I feel like I gotta try to guess the cornerback since you said you know him. This is probably not right, but I'm gonna go Jalen Ramsey.
It is. Yeah. It's Jalen Ramsey.
Is that who you were going with, Drew?
No, I was gonna say Eli Apple.
Oh, that's fair.
How is it not Eli Apple? How is he not
Yeah.
on this list?
Why do
He's
people
young. He's
hate
too young.
Ramsey?
He just talks a lot, gets into a lot of fights. Yeah.
Eli Apple. That's okay. My running back guess was Najee.
funny.
I think I'm wrong though.
You know what's really funny is that I can't say it yet because you haven't gotten the player, but I'll wait until the end.
So it's not Najee. All right.
So it's not Najee. I
Oh
don't know.
no. People don't hate Najee. Najee's awesome. People love Najee.
Not fantasy people hate him.
Well,
yeah, and fantasy people hate him. He's inefficient. He's
Yeah. Number 15, you're probably not going to get. 10, you're not going to get. 6, you might get, and 7, you should get. 6 and 7 are your best bets.
Well-known receivers, like they're good.
One of them is well known. One of them is good, but not really too well known, and the other one is like can't give too much of a hint. He's not really that good. He used to be good, not anymore. He used to be okay, not good anymore.
It doesn't really help.
Think of for the running back. Think of like the teams you were thinking of, like the big market, older players.
There's no way. Saquon?
No, he's young.
Okay.
Saquon's young.
He's 27.
I'm talking like 30-year-old.
Oh, Juju's on here. He's got it.
Juju's number 10. Yeah. Yep. I didn't think you'd get that. The big TikTok dancer. That's why people don't like him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, why would people not like an older receiver on this list?
Number 15, you guys aren't gonna get. I doubt it. It's pretty tough, but think of big markets, like big teams. When you think of football, you might think of this team and a player that Zeke. There you go, number 7.
What's he hated for?
I don't know.
Cowboys.
He's a cowboy. Yeah.
Is Kadarius Toney on
I was
this
gonna
list?
guess him before.
He's
but
not.
I was like,
That's a good guess though. These are two tough ones. One player used to be amazing, like the best receiver in the league, and then he slowly fell off like really quick. And the other one's just been average.
Good hint, Sharon.
Yeah.
I knew the last one.
Fell off.
Used to be like amazing, yeah.
Sounds kind of like a Juju.
Well, guess what? He's number 10, so good guess.
I have no idea.
Drew, do you want to guess?
OBJ.
Yeah, OBJ. And my thing is, did OBJ and Jalen Ramsey? He's number 6. No, he's number 6.
Wow.
Did OBJ and Ramsey have beef?
They're both on the Dolphins right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just realized they're both Dolphins. Or was that
They're both in the Rams.
It was Josh Norman.
Josh Norman? That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 15. I'm just gonna say it's recent. There was a lot of like beef between a popular talk show person and this receiver. If that helps at all.
Yeah.
An analyst came out and said he's like soft or something, and he kind of clapped back, and apologized.
Oh, I remember
Oh.
that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
what it was, though.
Shannon Sharp, remember what he said? Who he said?
Was it like Brandon Cooks? Was it?
No
I
guess.
don't actually.
Do you want me to tell you?
Judy.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you. My audio
is it?
cut out.
Was it Judy?
Jerry Judy. It's
I said Judy. Yeah. No, I said Judy.
It's Judy. Yeah. Yeah, he had that huge call out. Like he
I
got
remember
called
that.
out for being soft, and people. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just like a small beef that people had,
Right.
I guess.
Looks like Zach won.
Yeah.
By a little bit. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, he won.
Got the
Yeah.
5.
No, I got the 6. I think I got 6.
Okay.
So
Good list, huh? Yeah, I like it.
that was cool, Jared. Thank you.
I'll find some more. Don't worry. I have a few others I can bring to the
Put
table.
together.
Yeah.
We do have NBA kickoff here.
Yeah.
Tip off. We got
Kickoff.
Bucks and Sixers.
They're gonna kick the ball at midcourt.
Yeah. Zach, who are you thinking? Bucks or Sixers tonight?
Basketball actually interesting.
That's the slam on basketball.
What?
Get it. Thank you. Make it more interesting, Zach. What's not interesting with basketball? Obviously, National Blowout Association's not fun.
They
but-
travel and you don't call travels. I don't like it.
No, they hold and they don't call holding, Zach.
Embiid play. He
Yeah.
gets touched and he falls straight down to the
Oh
ground.
yeah, we don't like Embiid because of that. There's players we like and there's players we don't like. We don't like
There's a lot
Embiid.
of
We don't
them
like
that
Devin
do that,
Booker.
though.
LeBron does it too.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's a fair argument.
we
I
like
don't
the
that either.
Bucks.
Giannis, when he gets fouled, it's because he's getting hacked by 3 men at once. You know, he deserves his fouls. He earns them.
They have. I'm getting a Chris Middleton Cash Money bobblehead April 13th. Yeah, that far
You're
out. I'm making
you're
sure I'm
going
getting
to
that
the
bobblehead. You bet. I need that Cash Money bobblehead.
April 13th.
Yes, Sunday.
Yeah,
Watch, he's gonna get traded before then. And
traded. That's funny. This guy's
Well,
not a Bucks
he's-
fan.
Zach just doesn't know. He's not even a
doesn't
Brewer
know.
fan.
Trade
He's a
him.
Jets.
Did they not
Well,
trade
he's
him?
too busy monitoring Jets, Dolphins.
Actually, no, he has a point.
Chargers,
They did shop him
Niners.
like last year.
Packers.
So who's actually the fake fan now?
Still you, but
Still, yeah.
you just had a fact over us. That's all.
Can I be a fake
But-
fan
but-
if I don't claim to be a fan?
I don't know.
Wow.
James Wiseman is a Pacer. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hopefully, there's no National Blowout Association tonight for my bets, and I'll hit
Yeah.
and win money. We're all happy.
That's important. And then NFL, you roll it over for Thursday night. Cooper Cup back over receiving yards.
They're gonna
Yep.
blow him out.
Okay.
All right, Debbie
about-
Downer. Big Debbie
I wanted to
Downer
say
up
one
in
more
top
thing.
left over.
Colts getting flexed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what America wanted. America wanted it. Yeah. No Packers Lions. No other better games on that week at all.
No, the game that was on should have stayed. That would have been a better game.
Jacksonville and Eagles? Nah.
They're disrespecting the Jags already.
Well, you
at this
saw
point
what
here.
happened last time we played the Vikings, right? The 33-point blown game, 2020.
That's probably why it got moved.
Maybe that's why. Yeah. I don't know.
They're gonna show that. You know they are. The last time.
Oh
these
yeah.
two teams
Oh
met,
yeah. Oh yeah. They will. It's all
that'll
right.
be legendary.
We get another prime time. We got 2 prime time games this year. Let's go.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah,
3.
that
Maybe
means-
it could be on.
We haven't had one in 2 years. So
Yeah, usually if you only have like 1 or 2 or
Yeah.
don't have many,
You guys had last.
They
Sorry, it was
flexed-
the Tyler Goodson legacy
they
game.
flexed it to a Saturday game. That wasn't like a prime time game. It was week 18, like at 7. So I guess it was technically one, but they had no other games. No one else was playing that week. So it's more like, yeah, we'll put them out and see if they can give us a good game. So
All right, let's go watch some basketball. That'll wrap it for myself, Drew Skyberg, here with Zack
play
Rausch
some
and Jared
basketball.
Valleskey. Thank you all for listening to another episode of Drew's Sports Crew, The Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.